Hello, my dear friends. This is Igor Pechkovskyi with Windermere Bellevue Comments. Your lovely servant, your real estate agent, with another month of updates on the real estate market. This video, I'll tell you exactly what's going on. We'll make it quick. My coffee is kicking hard, so let's do it. And let's start with lovely Seattle. So Seattle market been busy through the year, but the median price actually dropped. Like we had peaked over the first few quarters at 919,000 back in May, and slowly starting May we were going to 875, as you could see, with July being at 896 and 875. So just like I said in the previous videos, the last two quarters are a little bit slower, but let's look above asking price. We had 49% of the market still going and selling over asking price, which is, it's busy, right? It's slower, but it's still busy. You can't just say, oh, the market is slower. So almost 50% went over asking, with the median difference from the list price of 8%, which is a lot of money on 875 asking price, right? So average days in market, 6 days. It's a fast moving market. So you ask me, like, why is it so busy? Like, and it's always all about that inventory. As you could see, we only got 0.7 of a month of inventory, which is extremely low. And usually the 10-year average, as I mentioned the last video, for the Q4 amount of listings that come in the market is right there around 1546, and comparing to Q2, which would be 2900 of listings would come, like it's a lot less inventory in the second half of the year. But if you look on this annual sale over asking price graph, like coming into September, October, and November, and December, the graph is going down. So usually people bid less over asking, and you could make a case that it's better for buyers, right? Because it is better for buyers to bid less, but there is less inventory. So there is the harder chance to find something good that you'd want to go for, but there are less buyers you're competing with. That's Seattle. Let's look into Bellevue. Guys, you know I'm bullish on Bellevue market, and the market, the numbers prove me right. So if you look at it, I mean, back to inventory, 0.3 of a month of an inventory, it's a miserable number. I mean, you remember that it's short, and then you look at it, 0.3 of a month. Gosh, that's, I don't know how many days. That's like 10 days worth of inventory, which is extremely low. 68% of everything sold over asking, comparing to 73% in July. And June's number, I believe, was 78%. So yeah, it's slower, but still extremely busy. Median difference from the list price is 12%. Wow, like busy, 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 busy. So yes, we can make the case that for the east side, I mean, the median price as well, we're right around 1.3 mil across the board, across the whole summer. And we can make a case that wintertime, it slows a little bit. It does slow down, right? But the inventory level, that everything that comes during this winter months, 1,400 new listings comparing in the Q4 comparing to 3,200 in Q2. That's a huge decrease, right? There just isn't anything good to choose from. And if you look over annual percentage of listings sold above the asking price, just see we're bright blue light. That line is just way over all of those previous years. Just yeah, it's trending down, but I want you to see how high is this comparing to all the other previous years. Those numbers are just in the stratosphere. And here's a quick story about Bellevue for you guys. And here's a quick thought about Bellevue. When you see the home in Bellevue, which is not a townhome, it doesn't have an HOA, it actually has, let's say, 8,000 square feet property, whatever the house condition is, if it's in Bellevue, if it's listed under $1 million, just remember, it starts with 8 or with 9, just know it's a land price automatically. We had a property came on the market at $825. Me and my builder, we got it at $1 million cash, you know, and it's a great deal for the land. So when you're under $1 million, you're competing with builders because the Bellevue market just went on another level. And it took me a while to adjust. I was like, that's crazy. And then I looked at it and I'm like, it isn't. It's just the whole market had moved. Under $1 million and $1 million, it's land price in Bellevue today. Just something to think about. And with that being said, let's see what are some business articles I've got for you this year. this month. They're fun. Check this out. Well, and we gotta wrap up with a few articles. We'll go through them really quickly. So let's start right there. 180 million people could be looking for homes in coming years. What it means for already hot US market. Very interesting article. It just talks about the survey that was done that 73% of responders believe owning a home is more important now because of COVID pandemic. I don't know how many years this COVID thing will be going on, but people do want to live in separate spaces, and with the short inventory, we're keep on going. Next, this is a fun one. Amazon hiring spree continues and plans to add 40,000 US corporate tech workers. When you think it's over, not quite over yet. Obviously, 40,000 people will be divided through through the United States, but a good portion of them, they're keeping hiring here in Seattle and Bellevue. Just saying, guys, just saying. Goldman Sachs signs lease for a site of proposed 1.2 million square feet of project in Bellevue. Commercial space in Bellevue is hot. Companies are getting in. A lot of offices are being built. And the condos, luxury condo tower on Bellevue Way, 188. This one is like right next to Bellevue Downtown Park. Pretty cool architecture. Next to my, nice restaurant there is there, Garlic Crash. That's a good food. Fully sold out. Downtown living at its best. So expensive condos, gone. San Diego firm snaps up paint Rustin apartment building for $85.5 million. Californian buyers are not only residential buyers. Venture capitalist firm and other funds are looking to have top property in our city. That's what it is. Especially with the new Continental Properties apartment building in Bellevue sells for 109 mil. Long story short, that's a record number for our state. $109 million apartment being bought. That's a $770,000 per apartment right next to downtown Bellevue. It's just unbelievable of those institutional investors that come in and they just buy those assets. The rent is there probably at least $3,000 per unit. So it's a hot market, guys. That's what I've got for you today. Check out these articles. They're actually, very interesting reads. You'll get a lot of good insights on it, but the market is moving. It's alive. You want to say like it's slowing down, and sometimes, I see some price reductions. Just remember, good stuff sells. You ask any buyer, do you want to buy something really special or any house? Well, I want to buy something really special. Well, guess what? Everybody looking for something special. Good stuff sells. And if you need help finding it, or if you're looking to possibly liquidate your real estate, reach out to us. Igor Pechkovskyi, Woodinville, Bellevue Commons. See you next month, and talk soon.